What's up, guys? We got a great video from Dating Right, so let's get into it.
Look at me. If you were a single woman in Charlotte, North Carolina, look at me, okay? I was feeling great about myself. I was like, I'm a bad bitch. I'm single. I don't need no man. I actually really would love a man, and I do need a man. But just, this is what we say when we're single and we just want to... Anyway, focus, Medina. Look at me. If you are a single female in Charlotte, stay home, okay? I was feeling good, and then I had to go make a return at Whole Foods, and I just didn't realize there was that many people in North Carolina and Charlotte that are booed up, okay? Like, to the left of me, to the right of me, in front of me, behind me. It was just flowers. Men, short, tall, medium-sized kings, getting their queens flowers. Okay, so just do yourself a favor, okay? I took one for the team. I went and I saw it, and I'm telling you, stay home. DoorDash those fucking chocolate-covered strawberries, okay? And you're not alone, okay? We are single queens.
All right, y'all. So you might have seen my TikTok last week when I said that I have a feeling that my future husband is from Chicago. Well, I have an update. I just spent the weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina, and these men, were so kind, so sweet, handsome, country, smelled good, just giving all types of compliments, just kind of got me second guessing a little bit. These southern men, these country men, I was really feeling it. So I might have lied last week. I'm sorry.
Alrighty, y'all, fit check. Headed to a speed dating event that I am not excited about. This is actually my worst nightmare. But here we are, trying new things in 2025 in the name of IRL dating and deleting the apps. So here we go. Oh, and here's the full fit. Cute, but like a little sexy. I don't know. Maybe too sexy. Who cares? Whatever. Bye.
As I'm driving here, I'm realizing I actually really don't want to do this. Really don't. Like, everything in me wants to turn around and go home.
Okay, she said that she extremely don't want to go, and this is her worst nightmare. And on the way there, you are talking about how you still don't want to go. Her attitude was so negative just going into the event.
You know when like your hair just didn't turn out how you wanted it to, and parking was hard, and you're breaking out, and you're just kind of trying to find any reason you possibly can to go home? That's me right now. About to walk in here. I need to fix my attitude.
Men act like the prize simply because we outnumber them. We outnumber them, like, truly. Like, in there was like 75 women and 10 men. 10.
Man,
I have so much to tell you. I lasted 17 minutes in there. Worst and only dating event I've ever been to.
I think if she would have had an attitude of more of like, hey, I'm gonna go down here, see what's going on, have a good time. If I don't meet anyone, I will still, network and meet people in the room. She went into it with a negative mindset.
I just got back from the most unhinged speed dating event of my entire life. Dating in Charlotte is a problem. Honestly, this needs to be studied. This experience needs to be studied. Having been here for only 6 months, coming from Houston, Texas, this is not normal. This is not okay.
It is normal, ma'am. This is going on all over the country, not just in Charlotte.
So I will preface this by saying I did not want to go. This is not my cup of tea. This is not how I generally meet people. I was very concerned and very anxious, going into this. I really was. Like, truly. I tried to get out of it multiple times. I texted my best friend. I was like, I just don't think I should go. She was like, no, you need to get out there. Stop meeting men on these apps. Start meeting men in real life. As we know, men don't approach women as much in real life. So a speed dating event felt like the perfect place to meet men where they would feel comfortable approaching women and women would feel comfortable being approached. So got dressed, got cute, put that shit on, might I add, okay? And headed on down there, okay? Here's where everything went wrong. Now, the event started at 6 o'clock. I will admit, I got there at 7:30. Maybe a problem. But the thing about it is the flyer said this is a mix and mingle speed dating happy hour. First of all, I don't even know that those words really go together, but to me, it felt like kind of a come and go as you please, so I didn't want to be the first one there at 6 o'clock. Showing up at 7:30 was also not the move, though, because when I walked in, it was packed. And what do you think I saw? What do you think I saw? Exactly what I thought I was going to see. 80 women sitting alone. No men in sight. None. I promise you. I will overlay a video. There were I could not see one man outside of the people servicing tables.
Now looking at this clip that she showed from the event, I think we can all see what type of women were there.
At this place. So eventually I get the courage to go sit down with a group of girls at a table, and I'm like, y'all, what the niggas at? Like, where are they? I know I'm late. Like, is there some sort of game going on where the men are in one room and the women are in another room? They were like, oh, girl, you just got here. You must not have heard. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, basically, about an hour ago, she came downstairs, took all the men, 10. Keep in mind, there's like 85 women and 10 men. She got the 10 men to choose the women that they wanted to come upstairs with them. So the 10 men out of 85 women chose 10 women to take upstairs. And that's where they did the speed dating upstairs, while everybody else was downstairs looking at each other. Everybody was on their phones. Everybody was looking around like, what the hell is this? I have never been so uncomfortable in my entire life. The mismanagement, I don't even know where to start. This was a ticketed event. So the event owners knew, hey, we have 85 women RSVP'd and only 10 men. They knew that this was a problem going into the event. This was not a surprise. And I figured there would be like a level of disparity between the number of men and women, because speed dating tends to attract women and not necessarily men.
Because women do hit the wall, men don't. And men don't go to these singles events. Men are able to find themselves some nice women for them. You understand? But for you, we need to start the why at your age or at this particular time in your life, you're still looking for men.
So when one girl came downstairs from the 10-person thing, we were all like, girl, what's going on up there? She was like, oh, none of them are my type, so I just walked out. And they were like, well, we're going to have to replace you. She was like, go ahead. Like, I don't want to be up here. I was like, well, what were the guys like? Are they cute? She was like, girl, they're all underneath 5'9". She's like, and I'm 5'8", so I really only talk to men that are 6'2" and above. I was like, point blank, period. I'm 5'9", so I'm the same way. Like, I really only talk to people above 6 feet. So she was like, no, every single person was short. It didn't make sense for me. This entire like way that they're doing this isn't like interesting to me at all. So everyone was just sitting around waiting for the men to come downstairs so that they could have a chance to talk to them, I guess.
Women can be delusional at some point. You've seen how she's struggling to find a boyfriend. She has to go to all these events, and yet she still has those standards. She wants a man that's over 6 feet. But the question they never ask themselves is that, are you the kind of person that the person you are looking for wants? Or it's just you in your head being delusional, thinking that all these men that have those qualities will like you? Has anyone ever liked you? Because you've lived on earth for the longest now. Maybe if you are 35 or 40, you should be able to know that from the time maybe you were 19 or 18, how many 6 feet men have been able to commit to you. How many high value men have been able to commit to you, because those are things that you should be asking yourself. And if that's what the dating market teaches you, is you never learn, so you continue being delusional about it, to say you can only talk to men that are 6 feet. But have you ever had a relationship that worked with a man that's over 6 feet, that was willing to commit? If you did, what went wrong? Because at the moment here, I don't see Oh, I don't think you have the cards. You have no cards. You have no cards here, lady. You just have to take whatever comes. If you really want a man. But otherwise, you should be ready to be single for the rest of your life. I'm sorry to say that, but that's what I'm seeing here. Let's continue, guys.
I was not going to be one of those people sitting and waiting. I mean, that doesn't, what am I supposed to do when they come downstairs? Bum rush them? Especially after you've told me they're all pretty much below 5'9"? I'm out of here. I stayed for 17 minutes and then I left. Like, after that, I had nothing to say. The cool part about it is, two people though, they had seen my previous TikTok, so your girl felt a little viral. Slightly embarrassing, but also fine. I say all that to say that was so bad, and the planners, event planners, owners of that, y'all really got to get it together. Don't ever put together an event like that again. People left extremely disappointed. The only part I am happy about is that that was free. The only thing I did have to pay for was parking, and I'm mad about even that. But truly, so unhinged. I also, last point, I can see why men think they're the prize. If I was a man dating in this day and age, I would feel like I was the prize too. To have 85 beautiful, good-smelling, intelligent black women sitting in a room just waiting to talk to me, wanting me to pick them, I mean, I would feel like rookie of the year. I don't know what else to say. I would feel like I was the prize too. And
Men don't feel things and say things. You know, lady. It's not just a feeling. It can be backed by the facts. You've already indicated one of those facts as to why men are the prize. 80-10. And men also determining the direction of the relationship. And also few men being out there that have those qualities that every woman wants. So the prize would be something that is scarce, that's rare, and something that you can just get even if you wanted to. You can get a man to sleep with you, but there's one thing you're not gonna do: get that man to marry you. Unless that man can't make decisions for himself, or is influenced, or is simping or something. But any man out there, so men don't just feel. I thought I should correct that.
I think that's what gives a lot of men this illusion of choice. On dating apps, it feels like endless women. For dating in Charlotte, it feels like an endless amount of women to choose from because we quite literally outnumber them by 7-8x everywhere we go. I don't know how we're going to work through this. I don't. Feel free to give me ideas, but I can't see how this can work.
See, that's the problem right there. A lot of these women got so much pride when it comes to dating. You came to this event to meet somebody. You never saw any of those guys. But why can't you wait till the event host bring the guys back downstairs and you can check them out for yourself? Maybe these women are lying to you and just trying to get rid of you because you're the competition in the room. You there trying to be all friendly with the women, and the women are trying to get rid of you, and it worked. You left before the guys even came back down. But she didn't want to be one of the women just patiently waiting her turn for one of the guys to come downstairs and just see what was on the market, just play the game. But I notice a lot of women are so prideful and arrogant when it comes to the dating situation that, yeah, you never should have came to the event with this type of attitude. Why are you special that you can't wait downstairs just like the rest of the women are waiting? You can't, drove out there and came this far. And I know this is a debate that women really hate talking about. They just, don't even like the sound of, realizing or saying that men are the prize. Yeah. Like, why are there 85 women in the room and only 10 guys? As much as they say these guys are short or whatever, they still are there trying to see them. They still are there trying to meet them. So I'm kind of over the, men are the prize debate with women. They know what it is. We know what it is. Well, as a guy who lived in Raleigh, North Carolina for years and decades, I have friends in Charlotte, and a lot of quality guys that I know of, they're not going to go to a speed dating event. And actually, a lot of average guys don't really care for those events. And it's also interesting to see how women of other races are not lazy daters, and they will actually get out there in the field and compete.
If I were single in Charlotte, North Carolina, here is where I would go. In the mornings, I would go to the Natchez Coffee in Atherton Mills, grab your coffee, preferably if you can stay longer and like work there or something. During the day around lunchtime, I would go to Rhino Market in South End and get lunch. A lot of guys either work from there or they go there during their lunch break. I would walk or run on the rail trail between the hours of like 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. during the weekdays. I would go grocery shopping at Publix or Harris Teeter between the hours of like 3 and 5 p.m. on Sundays. Going out to bars can really be hit or miss because it depends on the crowd, but I think the best options are Selwyn Pub, Canopy, QC Poorhouse, and Sycamore. And I would work out either at the Dowd YMCA or go to one of those boot camp classes like F45 that is more like geared towards men. And if you're thinking, oh, but guys still don't talk to me, do what you can. Make eye contact, smile. Yes, even in those public places where you feel like it might be awkward, a little bit goes a long way. Make yourself
Not wearing those goggles, though. I mean, you're not gonna get approached.
approachable. Yes, even in the grocery store.
As for this lady here, I don't think she need to go to a dating event. I think she just need to do regular things around the city and think about approaching and meeting men herself, but she's not gonna do that. But that's all I got in this video. You guys drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about this lady going to this speed dating event.
Guys, thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one.